second round of the 2025 WNBA playoffs. Yes. So to the slows, you gotta tolerate America's team for another 3 to 5 games. So to the Atlanta Dream and the fans, pack your bags and go. Pack your bags and go. America's team is advancing, baby. You want to know why? Because America wins. America wins in the end, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You took out white Jesus. You took out the white Nubian queen, but the hardship players are coming through, okay? Okay. Shout out to America's team. They're advancing to the second round. Alicia Gray, a.k.a. Jussie Smollett of the WNBA, has pulled another stunt. To try and carry out this narrative that America's team fans are so wasted. They're so wasted. We're going to talk about that. There are a few awards that has been handed out, including a co-award. 2 people can be in first place. Never heard of it, but in the WNBA, anything goes. We're going to talk about this and much more, guys, right after the intro. Let's go! Yes, that's right. That's right. Let's get negative. Let's get negative.
The officials are going to go over to Howard. Gets it in, but it's knocked away by Lexi Hall. Hall with the steal. And the Indiana Fever, beset by major injuries all year long.
What's up, boys, girls, he, she, they, them, we, or whatever you choose to identify as? Welcome to the W360, your home for all things women's basketball. I'm your host, CJSoFoolish, and welcome to another episode of the W360, okay? W360 Nation, if you're watching, thank you so much. If you're watching the live or if you're watching the playback, guys, welcome, okay? This show tonight, guys, we are celebrating, all right? So bear with me. This is live. We are celebrating, all right? I am in a mood, okay? So I'm going to say whatever comes to my head tonight because let me tell you something. America's team has shocked us all. Well, me. I can only speak for me, okay? I can only speak for me. What's up, W360 Nation? I see you guys are here. What's up, Art? What's going on, Tiana? Rhonda Stewart is here tonight. Tanya Williams is in the building. What's up, Tanya? Loyalty 55 is here. What's up, Kelly? Is in the building. Bonnie is in the building. RC, I see you in the chat. Okay. Let's see here. Mimi Porter. What's going on? And Sade. What's up, W360 Nation? Guys, I was late because it's actually Sade's fault that I'm late here tonight. So everyone, if you're in the chat, blame her. She's here tonight. She was here tonight, and we're actually watching the Aces and Seattle game as well, because we need to know who America's team is going to play next. We're going to talk about it. Also going to talk about the ratings. The ratings drop that happened with Indiana Fever. I want to talk about how I think that's going to pick up, especially now that they're moving to the second round. Alicia Gray shocked us all. Never knew she had a Jussie Smollett episode or bone in her body. When did Alicia Gray become a fraud? When did that happen, Alicia? We're going to talk about that in a few awards that have been given out tonight, okay? Okay, let's talk about it, guys. W360 Nation, if you are watching, you're a returning viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every episode, whether you tune in live or you catch the playback. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are new here, okay, and you're watching live or the playback, subscribe. Subscribe to the W360, okay? Even though the season is wrapping up and the playoffs are happening, we do, W360, we cover women's college basketball as well. We'll be covering Unrivaled this year as well. So make sure you subscribe. The show doesn't stop. We keep rolling. All right? So subscribe if you're new here. Tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, and tell that weird cousin in the family that everyone knows is going to need some assistance growing up, can't live by themselves. Tell that cousin to subscribe to the W360, okay? And let me know that you're watching. Don't just watch in the closet, and type away. Let me know that you're watching and you're a fan of the show, okay? Thank you guys so much for the super chat. Thank you, Charlie Whiskey. CJSoFoolish, the queen of content creation. Hey, girl, I appreciate you, Charlie. Thank you so, so much. Charlie is on Twitter, too. Thank you, Charlie. I recognize that name. Thank you so much. Linda, thank you so much for the super chat. I see you on Twitter as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the chat, Linda L. Linda says, oh, my God, I finally caught you live. Welcome to W360 Nation. Oh, we're going to have a good time tonight, guys. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let me tell you. What's up? Lisa G is in the chat as well. What's up, Lisa? Let me tell you guys, I am happy for this team, okay? This Indiana Fever team was able to pull out the victory tonight, okay? They were able to pull out the victory 87-85 over the Atlanta Dream, and they are now advancing to the second round of the playoffs. So what's happening now is Seattle and Vegas are playing, which is who Indiana will face next. I hope Seattle pulls this off. I would like to see Seattle in the second round of the playoffs because I think this team can kind of compete with Seattle a little bit better over Vegas. I just don't know if they can stop A'ja Wilson. Just A'ja Civil Rights Whistle. I'm not sure if this squad can stop A'ja Civil Rights Whistle. Nonetheless, we'll get to there. Let's talk about tonight. And let's talk about this squad. Bree Turner. Bree Turner, where are you? Bree Turner, I've said a lot of things about you this season. I did. I don't know. I can't remember how bad I talked about you, but I talked about you probably pretty bad, I'm sure. I'm sure. But I will say tonight, Bree Turner, you get yourself a steak and a drink. You earned it. You earned it, Bree Turner. I never thought I would be this. Ever. You go get yourself a medium rare tomahawk. And you get yourself a drink. You earned it, Bree. You earned it. I'll tell you this, Bree. I don't know what you were doing all season, or if you were just, I don't know if the black power in you didn't want you to play for America's team, but I'm glad that it went away tonight, all right? You came through, you had some big plays. You had some big blocks. You had some big defensive stops tonight, Bree Turner, and I want you to get a good old American steak because you came through for America's team, okay? You did. Now, and I hope, you're not feeling guilty or you're not feeling like you did anything wrong. You did the right thing tonight, Bree. You played for the right side. You played for the right side, Bree. Good for you. Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good to be on the right side, the actual right side of history? I know. Good for you, Bree Turner. Now, don't you go into the second round of playoffs reverting back to your old ways. All right? We need you to stay consistent. We need you to stay consistent, Bree. Now, watching this game tonight, I'm glad that they came out with the win. Atlanta should be ashamed of themselves. Atlanta, you all, if you're an Atlanta Dream fan, you all should be upset tonight. I don't know how you, Atlanta, found a way to lose to a squad full of hardship players, but they did. But they did. Ron Howard and Alicia Gray are the fakest MVP good clutch players that I've ever seen. Ever. I don't want to hear anything else about Ron Howard. Nothing. Nothing. They are fake. They're fake. They're fake. That squad out there in Atlanta, shout out to my home team. That squad out there in Atlanta lost to a squad full of hardship players. Thank you for the super chat, Kelly. Kelly says, Fever Nation is celebrating. The haters are mad. Let's go, Storm. We love you, CJ. Thank you so much, Kelly. Kelly is, I appreciate you, Kelly. I love you so much. But yes, we are celebrating tonight, baby. Atlanta, you guys stink. You guys stink. That squad is funky. Y'all are funky. And I'm going to tell you now, Slows, I know. You guys are seething. You guys are seething because you really thought that the Indiana Fever were going to get swept. But guess who came through? Bree Turner. Your favorite squad got beat by a squad full of hardship 7-day contract players. Not to take away from Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hustle, and Aaliyah Boston, but you guys got beat. Your favorite squad, Slows. You're going to have to watch Odyssey Sims and Ariel Powers play again for another few games, okay? Seriously. And let me tell you what, Indiana Fever, listen. You guys have the opportunity to do one of the most historical playoffs runs in history. Seriously. You can go to the next round, and honestly, I think Indiana can compete with Vegas or Seattle. Really. Depending on what kind of whistle they give Asia civil rights whistle. Okay, now if Asia civil rights whistle get her whistle, then no one's beating Vegas. No one's beating Vegas. We can't. But Indiana could possibly go to the finals without White Jesus. Without White Jesus. But you know who it's going to depend on? Bree Turner. Bree Turner is going to be the X factor for Indiana Fever. Never thought we'd be here, folks, but here we are. Here we are. So put it in park and let's just sit back and watch. Okay? Because I have a feeling, looking at this game here, I have a feeling that Indiana will be playing Vegas next. It's going to come down to Bree Turner and Aaliyah Boston and how they can defend Asia Wilson. KK as well. Because the rest of those players on that squad, they can be defended. They're not anything to worry about. She's going to play an important role. Aaliyah Boston and KK. Kelsey Mitchell's going to have to keep doing Kelsey Mitchell things. They can do this. They literally can get to the finals. Indiana has a chance to get to the finals, guys. It's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. We are living in the upside down world. But here we are. Here we are. So to all the slows, I know, guys, you guys are upset. But sometimes, America just wins. That's what it is. That's what it is. Seriously. But looking at this game, just to kind of give just some in all seriousness analysis, looking at this game, I think Odyssey Sims is taking way too many shots. I think going into the second round, the offense needs to run through Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. We're going to ride with Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. I'm okay to ride and die with them. But Odyssey Sims is doing way too much. Way too much. She damn near lost us the game. Shea Petty should never play another game of basketball in her life. Ever. Ever. She stinks. Shea Petty is awful. Lexi Hall, it was frustrating. Mind you, to be honest, Atlanta Dream gave this game away, guys. They gave the game away, right? But Lexi Hustle was getting beat all game. All game. Lexi Hustle was getting burnt. But she came up in the end. Lexi Hustle got burnt the entire game from first quarter all the way up to the fourth quarter, down to the last 10 seconds of the game, and that's when Lexi Hustle decided to play. You got to get him up to the white Nubian princess. Okay, Lexi, we love you. But god damn, I was like, she's getting beat. Play defense. But she pulled it out at the end. So other than that, I think Odyssey Sims, Shea Petty, Ariel Powers, I mean, this is what we have. This is what we have, so we just have to work with it, okay? But I think if the game plan can be adjusted to just run the offense through Kelsey Mitchell. There's no way you should be going into halftime. You guys have the last possession, and Kelsey Mitchell isn't touching the ball. Or coming out from halftime, and Kelsey Mitchell isn't touching the ball. Run the offense through Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. It's that simple. It's that simple. Tanya Williams, thank you so much for the super chat, guys. I appreciate the donations to the show. It's the best way to support the show. I appreciate it. Tanya says, I say it was CC's Black A1. Stephanie Walker's in the chat. What's up, Stephanie Walk? Stephanie Walk says, need to make our layups too. Yes. Thank you, Norian Grady. Thank you, Norian Grady. Norian says, it's not a celebration. It's not a celebration without Mama Lloyd. My household loves you, CJ. Let's go. Yes. Yes! 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 All right. Okay. Seriously. All right, guys. So this live tonight is playoff, guys. This is a live tonight where we're talking about the game. We're doing the show, but we're also following the Aces and Seattle game. Right now, it's 6:35 left in the fourth quarter. The score is 57-58. Okay, it's 57-58. We are rooting for Seattle. I actually would like to have Seattle next round. So just to explain to everyone that's watching right now, guys, the game is live happening right now. Seattle and Vegas are playing. Whoever wins this game is who the Indiana Fever will face in the second round, either Seattle or Vegas. I'm personally rooting for Seattle. I don't want to see Asian civil rights whistle. It's not going to be a fair game. It's not going to be a fair game at all. It's not going to be a fair game, okay? Are we watching the game as a family, W360 Nation? Are we watching the game as a family? Everyone in the chat is rooting for Seattle. Yes, we need Seattle to pull this out, okay? We need Seattle to pull this out. And I'm going to tell you this. Tomorrow, Phoenix and New York have their game 3. Oh, what a wonderful ending. What a wonderful ending to this WNBA season would it be for the Phoenix Mercury to lose tomorrow. Lose! I'd like them to lose. Oh my goodness. Guys, how? Oh, I can taste the steak right now. I can just taste the steak right now. If the Phoenix Mercury lose to New York tomorrow, oh, we got agendas to push and points to prove. Okay? For DeWanna Bonner to commit the biggest scam in WNBA history only to go to a team to get swept in the first round while the team you left is playing in the second round. Guys, W360 Nation, we are rooting for New York Liberty tomorrow night, okay? I need this to happen. I need this injected into my veins, okay? I love a good karma story. I love it. I love it. Okay, and who wants to watch Alyssa Thomas? No one wants to watch Alyssa Thomas in the second round. Nobody. Karma, it tastes so good. It feels so good. It tastes so good. It tastes great. I need Dewana Bonner to lose tomorrow. I need her to lose. I need you to feel this loss in your racist black heart. I need you to feel it. Feel it. You left America's team to go hump and hump and hump and hump with no wins. You're just humping and getting swept. Humping and sweeping. Humping and sweeping. Sweep, 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 and humping. You humped your way right into a loss. Seriously. Seriously. You're just humping, humping, humping just to get swept. Sade just showed up in my place unannounced. I'm changing the code to my door. I don't know why you're here. Why are you here? And why did you just walk into my place? Why? No, why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why are you here? Why are you here? Sade just literally walked into my place. I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. You should not be here. All right, guys, we're watching. All right, it's 61-59, folks. 61-59. Guys, like I said, this is the WNBA playoffs. We're live tonight. We're celebrating. It might not be the typical show and the flow of the show as it normally is because we're watching the game, but we are going to get to Alicia Gray, Smollett, and we are going to talk about some of the awards that we're giving out tonight, okay? So we're just hanging out tonight, folks. We're hanging out tonight. I want you guys to know that it's probably not going to be a typical show tonight. We're hanging out. We're hanging out. Sade's not going to come on screen because she has on this ridiculous looking onesie. It's so childish. It's so childish. I have no idea why she wears this at this massive age, but she does. It's actually too small as well. I don't even know how you could put that on. It's too small. So she has on this onesie, and she just shows up, and I'm changing the code to my door because she... I'm celebrating. Seriously, I have no idea, but I'm changing the code to my door. I am. All I hear is beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, who's walking it? And it's her in a tacky onesie. Nonetheless, guys, I think the main thing that I'm concerned with Indiana Fever, I don't want them to get too happy and get settled with, well, at least we made it to round 2. No, you guys have the opportunity to do something huge. You guys have the opportunity to do something huge. Stay locked in and stay focused. Do not. Okay? Don't settle. We're going to the championship, baby. We are. Okay? We're going to the championship. Let's take a look at some key plays from the game tonight, guys. And then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about the games, okay? There it is. Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston. There's Kelsey Money Mitch, baby. Money Mitch. Uh-oh. Odyssey Sims didn't. I don't know what she was on last game. I don't know if but she didn't do her drugs this game. She did really good this game. Shout out she shot too much, but she had some good plays. I was excited to see this play. Here. Guys, for Natasha Howard. That was the most emotion. That was the most emotion I've seen from Natasha Howard this entire season. Natasha Howard, the last time I seen Natasha Howard play with this much emotion was in the Commissioner's Cup. When all that money was on the table. And remember I told you guys Natasha Howard played like she had an eviction notice on her door. That was the only time Natasha Howard played that hard and it seemed to be that focused. Okay? Now if I was playing for $10,000, $12,000, I'd be out there hitting every shot too. Natasha Howard was playing like she had a gambling debt. Natasha Howard, you played like that tonight. You fumbled your normal passes. You missed it, but it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate the emotion. You get yourself a steak and a drink as well. You earned that. You earned that. You did good. You did good. You keep doing good, Natasha, and you're gonna go far in life. Okay? You keep putting in the effort and the work. Someday you'll get like me. I'm going to be successful. Seriously. Let's go look at some other plays. Bree Jones, to be honest, if you guys remember, I talked bad about Bree Jones. Bree Jones has gotten in better shape. That's the correct way to say it. She's gotten in better shape, right? She's moving faster. I honestly wish we had a Bree Jones on Indiana Fever squad. I do. She's solid. She's big. She's slow, but she's aggressive. Indiana Fever could use a Bree Jones. They sure could. Bree Jones should look to come to Indiana. She should. What's up, Monica? What's up, Lauren? All right, guys. So those were some key plays from tonight's game. Lauren, I see you in the chat. What's up, Sequoia? I see you in the chat as well. Okay. Other than that, guys, I've said what I had to say as far as Indiana. Of course, we'll go live again before they go to the second round, so we can kind of break down what, as far as expectations with who they're going to play. Right now, the Aces are winning 65-61. It's 3:28 left in the fourth quarter. Looks like Asia Wilson is putting on a masterclass. Asia Wilson has 34 points. 34 points so far, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. I don't want to play Vegas next round. We need Erica Wheeler to do we need Erica Wheeler to pull out another superstar play that she didn't do in Indiana. We need her to do that again. We need Erica Wheeler to do that again. So come on, Storm. Come on, we're rooting for you. We need Skylar Diggins to come. Skylar, who she's not in touch with herself emotionally at all. We need to play this emotionally out of control Seattle Storm team. We do. I think if Indiana can play Seattle Storm, Indiana can actually get to the finals. I'm serious. I do. Yeah, Malonga's having a hard time with her tonight. She's having a hard time. All right, it's a 5-point game. All right, guys, like I said, we're hanging out, guys. It's a WNBA playoff. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next subject, but there is a close game going right now that determines who America's team play next. What's up, Tyson? What's up, Tyson? So, we're doing two things at once right now. Okay? What's up, Peggy? However, to be honest, I do not mind. I do not mind watching Chelsea Gray wobble up and down the court for the next few games. I will thoroughly enjoy that. I would thoroughly enjoy that. All right, guys, we're at a 1-point game. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth. We're at a 1-point game, guys. I'm going to move on after, but we're at a 1-point game. Okay. MTV 22, I 100% agree. We want Storm to win it. It'll be a fairer game for us. No special whistle to distract us. We do not need to see the Las Vegas Aces in the next round, okay? Because Asia's civil rights whistle is going to get every whistle, okay? Because we know the WNBA hates the Indiana Fever. We know the refs hate the Indiana Fever. And America's fans and America's team. You hate America's team, baby. You hate us. So the civil rights whistle will be in full effect. In full effect. Sources close to me tell me that if the Las Vegas Aces advance to the second round, all the refs will wear black whistles. They're going to wear black whistles. That's all I'm saying. Allegedly. They're going to wear black whistles. Okay? We don't need that. All right, it's a tie ball game. 1 minute and 52 left in the fourth quarter, folks. 1 minute and 52 left. Sade, can you get me another? Give me another. Yeah. Don't come in the camera. Come around. Oh, okay. All right, folks. I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how Indiana will stop Vegas. We need Seattle. We need Seattle. Thank you so much. You're so amazing, sister. You don't want to come in the camera and say hey to W360 Nation? No, come on, come say hey to W360 Nation. Come on. Sade. They just gave Asia Wilson a foul. All right, guys. We're it's a 2-point lead. Aces have 70. Seattle Storm 70. Actually, I'm sorry. It's 71-70. Aces are down 1. All right, guys, if you're just joining, guys, we are watching as a family the last minute and some change of the Seattle Storm and Vegas game, because this is going to determine who America's team play next. Once this game go off, we're going to move on with the show, okay? But we're watching this live as a family, folks. We're watching this live. Tanya Williams says it's amazing how much EW gets the ball. Seriously. They really believe in her. I remember EW in the circles in true fever form. Oh! All right. Vegas is about to lose. Vegas is about to lose. Come on. Vegas is about to lose. Vegas is about to lose. Do you hear me? Oh, that's going to be just delicious. Asia Civil Rights Whistle. You know what? If you guys lose this game tonight, you're going to have plenty of times to watch all the movies you want to watch. You can drink all the victim water you want to drink. You don't have to be distracted with basketball. You can go home, and I know Asia Civil Rights Whistle. You can go back to South Carolina, and you're going to be able to watch Glory, 12 Years a Slave, I'm a Star, The Help. You can actually go and do an HBCU tour and just go and spread your victim mentality to all your other younger people that look like you. You know, go and tell them. Go and tell them that you are in school and you're going to be a victim like me one day. Now you're going to have the time. I think that you and your squad should lose tonight so you can have all the time you need to go and watch all the movies you want to watch that could fuel that hatred in your black heart. Okay? The basketball is a distraction for you. It's a distraction for you, Asia Whistle. I think you need more time to go watch the movies you want to watch. Seriously. All right, let's go Storm. 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 All right. Aces are up 1. 72-71. All right, it looks like, damn it. Was that Asia that made that? Yeah. She's unstoppable. Listen. Yeah, Malanga can't do anything with her. And let me tell you something. When you're built up with that civil rights strength, it's unstoppable. Yeah. That civil rights strength is unstoppable. You hear me? That civil rights, that reparation strength, it can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. I'm telling you. All right, Asia has it in her blood. Asia has that civil rights strength in her blood. You hear me? The way the strength that she plays with, you think that young lady was hit with fire hoses. All right, she has so much hatred in her. That hatred just goes through the net every time she shoots. It just goes through the net. All you hear is just hatred. Hatred. The ancestors are, my God. Sade cannot be in here when I'm doing this show. Well, she can't be in here when I'm doing this show because it's going to be jokes that come out when we're not on air, and we have some inappropriate stuff. Asia plays with that. All my life I had to fight. Strength. You hear me? Asia. Asia is playing with that strength that she's coming back to get everybody. Oh my life, I had to fight. Asia plays with that type of strength. Seriously, god damn, Asia, relax. Asia playing like she got shackles on her feet. Shit. Calm down. Now, we don't want to see you in the second round. She do. Asia played with a different kind of strength. Asia got a different kind of hatred in her heart. Seriously. I tell you what, Asia, you bring that strength to Indiana. And that's not going to work there, dear. All right, well. Sade, leave my place, please. All right. All right, guys, if you're just joining the live, guys, we are watching the Seattle and Vegas game right now. We are going to move forward with the show, but right now we're watching Seattle and Vegas, and whoever wins this game will determine who America's team play next, okay? All right. I think Asia look at every foul call as a reparation. Asia plays with a different kind of strength and hatred. Asia Nat Turner. Sade, get out. You have me on here saying inappropriate stuff. All right. Asia. During timeout, Becky Hammond pull up the tablet to draw up a play. Asia go to her phone and watch a clip from Roots. Asia has a different level of strength that she plays with, okay? She's filled with hate. Okay? So, Yanni said, I'm surprised Asia doesn't play barefoot. I didn't say that. To all the slows watching, I did not say that. I did not say that. Somebody put that in the chat. If they were surprised Asia don't play barefoot. Who said that? We gotta send them a shirt. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. All right. Where we at? Oh, Aces pulled it out. Man. All right, folks. Oh, I might have spoiled it for you. The Aces won. Oh, E-Dub in true Indiana fever. Erica Wheeler in true Indiana fever form missed the shot. All right, well, it looks like the Indiana Fever, America's team, will be facing the Las Vegas Aces, aka Asia Wilson, Civil Rights Wilson, in round 2 of the WNBA playoffs, folks. All right? So there you have it. Damn. You can't stop her. You can't stop her. Hey, you got to give it to her. Asia Wilson put on a masterclass tonight, all right? That hatred and that civil rights hatred and that reparations energy that she plays with, I keep telling people, I have a source close to me that tells me during halftime she watched 12 Years a Slave, okay? It refuels her energy, and she plays with a different type of energy. All right? I'm telling you that she can't be stopped. The girl is unstoppable. You got to give it to her. You got to give it to her. She's unstoppable. She's unstoppable. All right? She's unstoppable. The girl is damn it good. All right? When you feel with that much hate, you know, you just play with a different type of energy. She's on the screen right now. Look how angry she is. Goodness gracious, you just won. You won. Why are you angry? She's mad at the world. So do I think the Fever can beat the Aces? I think anything can happen. I think anything can happen. I think we have to come back down to reality and realize that we're playing with hardship players. You know, we're playing with hardship players, okay? And we just have to rely on maybe they can, you know, give us a great performance and just give us their all. We want them to go out and have fun. We want them to go out and have fun and play hard. Play hard. I like Odyssey Sims. So whatever she did before the game, before game 2, never do it again. Never do it again, all right? But there we have it, folks. America's team is going to face off against the civil rights. The rights of the civil whistle. And Asia Wilson and the Aces. All right? Those women play with a different kind of strength over there in Vegas because they're not allowed to have babies. Okay? You know? So they have a next level strength. Those women bodies are, instead of women being able to reproduce, they have to play. That's Becky Hammond's rule. You play. We don't reproduce over here. Ask Erica Hamby. We don't reproduce in Vegas. We play. You combine that with Asia's hatred. There you have it. It's a different level of strength out there in Vegas. Lisa G, CJ, what do you feel about Jimmy Kim? Girl, I'm not going. Sequoia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Sequoia. Thank you guys for the donation to the show tonight. I appreciate it. It's the best way to support the show. Love you, lady. Go Fever. If the Storm can beat them, so can we. Have a good night. Got to go watch the Fever replay game. Go Bills. Thank you, Sequoia. I appreciate you tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. All right, moving along with the show, guys. I'm going to go ahead and, where are we at here? Okay, we're at 55. We're not bad. So there you have it. Indiana Fever will be facing the Las Vegas Aces in the next round of the playoffs. Okay. We'll see how it goes. We'll touch on it some more before they play. We'll touch on it some more. So there we are. All right. Let's see here. Lisa, I agree. Yes, it is sad. All right. Alicia Gray, aka Alicia Smollett, shocked the WNBA community. As she pulled a Jussie Smollett stunt. Made up lies. The girl who cried wolf. That's what you are, Alicia. That's what you are, Alicia. Now, we liked you. I did. I've even said it on the show before. Alicia, I like you. I like your game. I think you're good. I thought she was so sweet. I've wanted to ask a couple of questions about you a few times, but I never did, Alicia, because I thought you were nice and lovely. Never said anything bad about you. I didn't ask the obvious question that I wanted to ask. None of it. Lovely girl. Until a couple of days ago. So Alicia Gray, in game 2 of Indiana versus the Atlanta Dream, Alicia Gray was thinking up the place. Okay, wasn't hitting the shot, wasn't getting back on defense, and she had a temper tantrum. Which is fine. It's fine. You're not playing well. We understand, and you're frustrated. So what does she do? You want to take a wild guess? Does her coach pull her out and she get herself together? Does she say, damn, okay, what I need to do? How can I be effective in other ways? No. She doesn't do that. She don't do that. She turns to a random patriot. She turns to a random patriot who's there that spent their hard-earned money to play or to sit in that game and watch you play. Not you, because many people don't watch you play, Alicia, or spend money to watch you play. You turn to a random fan and proceed to tell the refs to have this fan kicked out because you're upset because you stink. Let's take a look at what happened, guys, and let's come back and talk about it. Alicia Gray, I'm not holding back on you either. You're a sweet girl, but I'm not holding back on you. Let's look at it.
Alicia Gray is having a word with someone in the crowd, and now security is also involved. It looks like that fan is being you see Ryan Howard trying to calm down Alicia Gray.
Look at them both. They're just such victims.
Alicia Gray is having a word with someone in the crowd, and now security is also involved. It looks like that fan is being You see Ryan Howard trying to calm down Alicia Gray.
So this, first of all, looking at this video, this looks like a temper tantrum of a 4-year-old. This is a temper tantrum of a 4-year-old. Okay? So you're having a bad game. You're having a bad game. And a fan maybe heckled you. That's what happens at sporting events. What world are we living in to where these players in the WNBA can't get heckled? It happens. It happens in sports. It happens in comedy. Have you ever been to a comedy show? You ever been to a comedy show? People pay money to sit front row and heckle you. You got to learn how to handle it, Alicia, whatever your name is. Because not many people knew. So you're having a bad game. So you took a ref come over. He said something bad to me. He said something bad to me. Help me. He screamed something bad to me. Well, Alicia, what did they say? What happened? What did they say? Come here. Relax. Calm down. What did they say? He told me to stop flopping. Okay. What else did they say? What did they say, Alicia? It's racist. It's racist because we're in Indiana and everybody here in Indiana Fever fans, they're racist. They're racist. Then he said, what else? Okay, what did he say racist to you, Alicia? Tell us. We'll escort him out the game. What did he say? He said my goggles make me look like a goofy. Oh, he said you look goofy with goggles? Yes. He also said that I look slow when I wear goggles when I play. What else did he say? He also said that I'm not making my shots. He said that because I'm black. And then he said that this is MAGA country. We're going to escort him out of here, Alicia. Time out. And his name is Charlie. Alicia, you're a fraud. You're a fraud. You're a fraud, and you know you're a fraud. And this is what frustrated me. Thank you guys for the super chat. Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie, for the super chat. Good thing I couldn't afford high dollar courtside because I don't even know what I'm about to read. Good thing I couldn't afford a high dollar courtside because I was there and yelling at her for flopping. She was big time flopping. I love her, but thank you for the super chat, Charlie. Thank you again. Charlie Whiskey for another super chat. Strap-on Tools is hosting a victory party for the Aces tonight. Fur burgers are on the house. Thank you for the super chat. I can't even write. I'm laughing too hard. Appreciate the super chat. Redeem patron. I love you guys. Thank you so much, W360 Nation. But seriously, Alicia, I liked you. I thought you were a good girl. I did. You know, I honestly was hoping you probably come to America's team, but I understand that you're brainwashed by civil rights. I know that's your best friend. So I wouldn't even trust you in America's team. I wouldn't. But my whole thing is to pull this stunt, right? And say that you're not going to come outright and say, you're pointing at the ref. He's saying this, get him kicked out the game. What makes you all think that you guys can't be heckled? Sports players are heckled all the time. They're heckled all the time. You would have never pulled this in Vegas. You would have never pulled this in Vegas. You and Ryan Howard knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. You were stinking up the place. I don't know if your goggles got foggy and you couldn't see the goal. That's why you were missing. I'm not exactly sure. But you need to get mad at your eye doctor. Tell him to get you some new goggles. Don't get mad at the fans because you can't hit a shot. So now you want to promote this narrative that Indiana Fever fans are so racist. They yelled racist things to me. Then it comes out, nothing happened. Nothing happened. The fan was escorted out the game, and the fan returned after he told the security guard, who probably has common sense. He probably said, hey, man, I just told the girl she can't shoot worth shit. That's all I told her. I didn't say anything racist. I didn't call her a monkey or anything. I didn't say anything racist. I would never say anything like that. So, the security guard said, all right, cool. Well, come back to your seat. Her feelings was hurt. I guess you got to go to timeout because that's what happens in this league. That's what happens. Did you say anything else to her? Well, I said she looked a little goofy with the goggles on, but that's it. I was just playing. All right. Go back to your seat. What are y'all talking about in this chat? So it comes out officially that what was released that was really sad. Someone that was at the game says the guy in the black hat yelled to Lexi Hall, who was running to guard Gray, and said, "You're good, Lex. She's not even trying anymore." Gray lost her shit and said some very nasty words to the guy and the people next to him. The guy did not say anything out of line whatsoever. They were let back short. They were let back in shortly after. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. This shit is so funny to me. It's so petty. It's so stupid. This shit is so stupid. Like, we're really discussing this, like, because a fan yelled something, he had to get escorted out and then come back in. Like, this shit is so stupid. Anyway, they were let back in shortly after. When asked what happened, they said it was protocol to remove the fan to allow the player to calm down. Gray had a bad night, and there is no excuse for the things she said or the way she acted. I don't know what world we're living in to where you're performing on a public stage and someone heckles you and you basically have to take that fan and put him in timeout so that way the player can cool down. What in the hell? Alicia Gray, you stink. You stink. You knew exactly what you were doing. Ryan Howard knew exactly what she was doing when you guys pulled the whole, hey, it's like you were trying to tell her, we know where we are. You got to be calm. These white people, they're racist, they're violent, and we just have to maintain our cool. They're living in this delusion. They're living in this delusion. Seriously. Seriously. These kids are brainwashed. These kids are brainwashed. These kids are brainwashed. These kids are brainwashed. So what so when this came out, mind you, she hasn't made a statement. She hasn't said, what the fans said, because of course you made a spectacle of it, and you strategically didn't say what was said, because people that were sitting around would say, no, that wasn't said. We all had our phones out. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. So now, Alicia Gray, since you've been eliminated by America's racist team, you have enough time in the off season to go and get the help that you need to help you deal with the traumatic experience that you had made up in your head in Indiana. Hmm? Hmm? See how that works? You see how that works, Alicia? Yeah, you won't be moving on to the second round to play against Asia Wilson. No one cares about that storyline about you guys playing against each other. It doesn't sell. It doesn't sell. No one cares. No one cares. America's team is moving on, not you. Now you can go sit with your therapist and your shrink. Everybody that try to do wrong by America's team, you come back to haunt you. You see how that works? Gray. See how that works? Yeah, man. So to put a button on this, hopefully, you know, once you guys are kind of sweep, sweep, sweepity, sweep out the league, and you can get some players in the league that are used to having fans and hecklers and things like that. We won't have to deal with we won't have to deal with, you know, having to stop a game because a fan said you stink, and having to stop a game. We won't have to deal with that at all. All right, Alicia Gray, you stink, bro. You stink. Seriously. What do I want to talk about? Oh, oh no. All right, guys, if you're in the chat, if you're here, if you have not liked the video, please like the video. Please like the video. Um, if you're watching a playback, please like, share, comment, do all the things YouTube like for you to do, so that the video is promoted through the algorithm. Okay. We just got a little bit more to go. I know it's late. So if you're still rocking W360 Nation, if you guys are still rocking with me, I appreciate you. We're not going to be here too much longer, but I have to talk about this. Angel Reese. All right, to the Angel Reese Jergen lotion owners, listen, go ahead and just X out the video right now. I'm not in the mood for you guys tonight, okay? Wake up tomorrow and send me your emails and tweets and things like that. Just not tonight. I don't feel like dealing with it. But Angel Reese has released her shoe. Angel Reese has released her shoe. Okay. Angel Reese has released her shoe. Let's take a look at the Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do, to the Angel Reese, she has like a fan club of like losers out there, right? That just tweet and put out videos, and grown men with kids and stuff, but whatever. So she has them that constantly push her product out there, and she put a shoe out. She put a shoe out today, and as I've said on my platform here before, Angel Reese shoe I think it's cute. I think her shoe is fly. I really do. I think her shoe is fly. To be a Reebok shoe, I think she did her thing, especially this generation of kids. They're fly. They know they're good with the fashions and things like that. So I think her shoe is fly. I'm glad to see that her shoe looks like it's selling. Um, I like to see that people are buying her shoe. They definitely wasn't buying her tickets. They weren't buying her tickets, but you know what? Her demographic is going to buy a sneaker. You got to sell. Let me tell you something. If you have fish, you got to sell water to them. You can't try to sell sand to a fish. So she know exactly what to sell to her demographic, and that's a sneaker. Okay? Because I'll tell you this. If her demographic don't do anything else, they'll buy a sneaker before they pay their light bill or pay their daycare fees. Nonetheless, or child support. Nonetheless, her shoe seems to sell to her demographic. It's a cute shoe. I love the beat, you know. Let's take a look at the commercial that released. Host has said, I'm going to Walmart to get a pair. Let's take a look at the commercial. I want to give my input on this commercial, though. But congratulations to Angel Reese. Congratulations to her. All right. Look at the commercial.
Noise, headlines, hashtags. They talk like they know me, like they built me, but I board anyway. They call it the hate train. I call it the warm-up. Every stop, more opinions, more pressure, more reasons why I'm not supposed to be here. But I show up. Not for them, for the work. I don't ride the hate train. I drive it and I own the tracks. This is the Angel Reese One by Reebok.
All right. All right. Shout out to Angel Reese. Shout out to Angel Reese. So I'm kind of, and I'm just being honest, I'm kind of over the victim. Like, I'm a victim here. It's me against the world. Everyone is coming at me. Branding. I don't like it. I think it's kind of old now. I think it's kind of played out. Um, yes, Angel has gone viral for a lot of reasons throughout this season. and she has gone viral because of just her game, right? Yes, she gets made fun of because she doesn't produce. And I'm not talking about the people that can say, well, look, she had this many points and she led the season in rebounds and things like that. I'm talking about people that know basketball and watch the sport and can watch Angel Reese and say, you know. And you know, it's the internet, right? There people have gone viral for imitating how she plays, and you know, she missed layups and things like that. I get it. But I think the whole victim mentality of it's me against the world, I go against the hate, I go against that. Angel, you face a lot of backlash and hate because you talk a lot of shit in the media. When you finally have a up moment, you say, I'm a dog, I'm this, and you talk shit in the media. So you're going to get backlash. And I think that it's going to create consumer fatigue. Like, people are going to get tired of hearing, like, oh, here's Angel Reese, who's I'm going against the noise, the hate. I don't like the fact that she's building her brand around this shoe as a victim. Just stand in your thing. You know, you're beautiful. You're fly. You're at, what was it? I think it was a boxing show or something, not show, or fight or something like just stand in that. You don't have to be a victim. I don't know what Don Staley and Asia Civil Rights Wilson is texting and telling y'all, but stop drinking the victim Kool-Aid. It's annoying. You have a shoe. Just stand in it and be proud. Your team sucked this season. You sucked. The team sucked. I get it. If I was a Chicago Sky fan, I'd be upset. I'm a Indiana Fever fan. I cover the league. But I understand why Chicago Sky fans are upset. That squad that they put around you stink. Besides Cardoso. You know, the league failed you and Caitlin Clark last year and this year. There's no way we shouldn't have a final series with Angel Reese going against Caitlin Clark. But the league let these old, butch, washed up WNBA players beat y'all up, and then y'all got injured because that's who they wanted to see play, right? So the league failed you both because you both brought millions of people to this league. I get it, but this whole victim, I'm against the world is making fun of, it's so tired. I'm bored. I'm bored. I would just love to see her just stand and just, hey, I'm Angel Reese and this is my shoe. You know? You won a national championship. You're in the WNBA. You're on a stinky team, but just stand in, I'm Angel Reese. Why does it always have to be, I'm a victim? My God, if you could take victim and turn it into a beverage, y'all would drink it every day. At halftime, you would put it in your bottles and just squirt it in your mouth at timeouts and everything. Victim juice. Everybody wants to be a victim. Damn. Just stand in. And I don't know who her team is, but it's just, it's getting tiring. We've been listening to Angel Reese be a victim for 3-4 years now. What was it? Junior year at LSU, she was a victim then. Then senior year, she was crying in the press conference after she talked a lot of shit. Then the first year in the WNBA, she was a victim after that. Then this year, now she's a victim again. My God, girl. Damn. I'm good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, nonetheless, like, congratulations on the shoe. I just think that her team and they should drop this victim thing. a me against the world thing. Angel talks a lot of shit. She talks a lot of shit. Okay? So either stand on it or tell her to stop talking shit. That's it. Stop throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Just stand proud of who you are, baby. It's fine. We're still going to make fun of you. We are. And we're going to praise you and say, hey, Angel Reese is playing good. Like I did on this. She's playing good. Seriously. I also think it's funny that she has like minions online. Oh gosh, she made their lives. She sends them like shoes, packages. Not her team. They just threw some stuff and sent them to them. And and you would think that these were like women or girls that were like, got like her shoes, but her minions are men. They're grown men. Grown men. The ones that tweet me, and send me emails and talk bad about me. These are grown men. And she has her team just send them something so that way they can keep working for her for free. And I think it's so funny to see men be such losers. And they don't even realize how loserish they look. They don't even realize it. I think that's so funny. It's so funny to me. It's so funny. Seriously. Nonetheless, congratulations to Angel Reese on her shoe. All right, where we at? Hour and a half. All right. Yanni says she has to pander to her fans so they'll buy her merch. Canada Dry says, CJ, I forgot to tell you that you would have to get a Bree Turner jersey and add it with Sis. No. I never said that. I never made a wager for Bree Turner, or did I? I never said I'd get a Bree Turner jersey. It don't matter. Bree Turner ain't scoring no points tonight. It don't matter, but she does get a steak and a drink. She earned that. But I never said that I would get a Bree Turner jersey. I don't even think they sell Bree Turner jerseys. Do they sell them? All right, folks. All right, Noreen said, you didn't say if you said she gets a steak and a drink that you get her shirt. I never said I would get a Bree Turner jersey. I said I would get a Bree Turner. I did not say I would get a Bree Turner jersey. I do not think I ever said that. All right, real quick before I get to the just a couple of last things before we get out of here. It looks like the Indiana Fever viewership has dropped 47% since they have gone to the playoffs. Just to touch on that, I think that it's going to probably increase now that they're in the second round. But I'm not shocked that the viewership dropped because, as I said on the last episode here, guys, and I think a lot of people feel the same way that I do. It is not anything disrespectful to the players that are out there playing their hearts out and they're giving it their all. Even if their all stinks, they're giving it their all. Right? This isn't the team we signed up to watch. We signed up for it to watch. It's not. All right? We didn't sign up to watch Shea Petty. We didn't sign up to watch Ariel Powers. We didn't sign up to watch Odyssey Sims. We didn't sign up to watch Bree Turner. Hell, we damn near didn't sign up to watch Natasha Howard. Right? But here we are. right? So with the viewership numbers dropping drastically, and if you guys go check out Black and White Sports 2, my boy over there, he breaks it down a lot. Also, Ben Daniel breaks it down a lot, breaks it down as well. Um, the viewership numbers have dropped tremendously, and like I said, I'm not shocked. Um, I think the funny thing about this is, to me, is the WNBA fans, the slows, the original slows, they they think that this is a win, right? Because viewership right now isn't even hitting 1 million viewers. The games aren't hitting 1 million viewers. Vegas and Seattle, their game 2 had a little over 400,000 viewers. That's terrible. Indiana Fever didn't hit 1 million viewers. They had 900 and some thousand viewers, still leading. But that's not good. It's the playoffs, right? But do you guys know that these slow ass people, they don't think that that's a loss. They're like, good, we're going back to where we used to be, back in our loserdom. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching now. We get to go back to just watching with our septum rings and our blue and pink hair and our glasses, and all of us, we can come together again. We're going to take our league back. Since nobody's watching anymore because White Jesus isn't playing, now we get to get our league back. Because when I went to the game, me and my girlfriend, we went to the game, and the only thing we were trying to do was we asked one fan, where did they get their septum ring from? And they told us, shut up, loser. These are the people that's talking to us, and we were just trying to be nice. We wanted to be nice. And we asked another couple. We went to the game and asked another couple. These new fans are so rude. We went to the game and asked another couple, hey, do you want to trade septum ring? And they looked at us and said, we don't wear septum rings. Shut up. It's not our league anymore. Because when we go, we try to, converse with people around us. It's not the same league. They don't even want to trade septum rings anymore. So the septum ringers are celebrating. They're saying, like, yes, we can finally get the ratings back down to just negative and loserish. This is a loss for the WNBA. You let your league beat up White Jesus. And you let your league beat up the White Nubian Queen, who brought in millions of viewers. This league stinks, man. Y'all stinks. Y'all stink. Y'all stinking. Stinking. You stink. Seriously. Seriously. You stink. They don't even realize that the viewership going down is a loss. It's a win for losers. A loss for winners is a win for losers. Stink. All right, before we get out of here, I'm going to talk about this really quick. Congratulations, Alana Smith and Asia's civil rights whistle. They are both named the defensive player of the year. That's right, folks. That's right. You heard it correctly. The WNBA, instead of picking the correct winner, they did it because she's white. So what happened is that they did a co-award. Because nowhere in this league do you give a white player an award. That just doesn't happen. Okay? Doesn't happen in this league. You got to go find yourself another league to play in. We don't give white players awards. All right? Especially if you're straight. I don't know, but you know. All right, we don't do that around here at the WNBA. Okay? So you're going to share this award. So, Alana Smith and A'ja Wilson, they're sharing the Co-Defensive Player of the Year award. All right, that's how it goes in the WNBA. They couldn't make a decision. So I guess my only question is, how do they both get a trophy? Do they both get a trophy? Or do they, like, cut it in half and give them both half a trophy? Or, you know, hey, you take the trophy 3 months, then you ship it to A'ja, and A'ja Civil Rights Wilson, she's going to put it in the Civil Rights MLK Museum, okay? She's going to hang it up there. She's going to hang it there. No pun intended. Then, after 3 months, A'ja Wilson's going to take that trophy down, and then she's going to send it back to Alana. You guys have to do that shit for the rest of your lives, all right? You got to share the trophy. Everyone's a winner, okay? We don't have losers around here. We don't have first and second place. We have a co-first place, okay? That's what I'm wondering. How do they share the trophy? Co-Defensive Player of the Year, only one player plays defense. Now, what WNBA, you scared to announce the white girl? Why? Or you scared to announce the black girl? Announce the players. Stand on business. WNBA, y'all are weak. Y'all are weak. And you don't have anything weak to be against because there's not enough behind you that you'll get a lot of backlash. You're fine. You'll be fine. Alana Smith, if she's the Defensive Player of the Year, give it to her. Now, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't understand why this is happening. You didn't make A'ja Wilson share MVP with Fee Collier the year that Fee should have actually won. Why didn't you do a co-MVP that year? It's because she's white. You guys got to clear out your hatred out of your black hearts. Clear that hatred out. Clear it out, folks. All right, that's going to wrap up this week's or today's episode, guys, of the W360. It's late. All right, it's actually 12. It's after midnight, and some of you that are watching, it's actually midnight. I appreciate you guys rocking with me and staying up with me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show. All right, make sure you're following me on Twitter at @W360_. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Make sure you have your notifications on because I do want to come back live and cover, you know, our expectations for the Indiana Fever versus Vegas in round 2. Other than that, there's a story that I'm also going to cover. I'm going to go ahead and pick up and cover. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I'm actually trying to get the player to come on the platform and talk about it as well. Some allegations being made in the WNBA. So right now I'm working on trying to get the player to come on my platform and talk about it. So I'm working on that as well, guys. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Make sure you are following me on Twitter at @W360_. That is me. Other than that, guys, W360 Nation, I love you. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your week. We will be talking again. Until next episode, peace and so grease. Good night, W360 Nation. I love you. Good night, guys.